All right, yo, it's Lonnie Dangerous, and I'm gonna do a hip hop 101 because I haven't done one in a long time. Number one, but number two, like I think this topic should be brought up. I have just done a song, and the song is good, but I still think the topic should be addressed in a different way too. So, hip hop 101. We're skipping forward because I don't have time. You know what I mean? We'll come back later, but it's not linear. So hip hop 101, we're gonna get to the business because a lot of people are in the business or want to get paid as an artist, as a hip hop artist, or as a hip hop entrepreneur, because you can be in the business and not make music. You can be in the business as a manager. You can be in the business, a promoter, a producer. Well, that's making music. But for all this, Hip Hop 101, let's start with the business. And today, business is about starting your business as an artist. Okay. So I bumped into it a couple times lately, and because it's a business, then I try to remain professional, so I don't go outside of my character. So this is why, but one of some of the problems I have. And number one, okay, so you're an artist and you want to get paid as an artist. You want to start making money as an artist, and you want to get dollars coming in. Okay, so I have a issue with okay, so technically they say you're a professional if you make money off of something, so that you become professional at it because you've professionally made something. But also professional means your conduct, how you do your business, you know. Just because you do music, I don't care if you've done music for 15 years, you've done music for 30 years, you learn the piano, you know the piano back and forth, you know all the dope sounds, you can plug it in, you know all the dope rhymes, you've been spitting for 30 years, whatever an artist wants to put behind himself to make him feel like he deserves to be a professional and he deserves to be paid. That does not mean shit. Okay, that's period off the top. You know what I mean? All my homies been listening to my music this whole time. That, you know, I don't care. Oh, I got an 8 million streams. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear all that. None of that means anything. You know what I mean? Professional means that you conduct yourself professionally. Period. Like if you want to, because I have a few people, young artists that come to me and like, yo, I want to work, but I want to get paid. Okay. Then you need to behave and conduct yourself as a business. No longer are you like the homie anymore. Like, you want to get paid, then you need to conduct yourself as a business person. You need to answer your emails on time. You need to have your attitude too, period. Some motherfuckers think like, okay, you make beats, you make rhymes. Like, that doesn't take away from you're still trying to get customers. This is now a business. There's a difference between art and business. And when you come into a business, my mom makes cookies. My mom can make a cheeseburger. My mom's not McDonald's. You know why the difference is? McDonald's is a professional business. You know what I mean? My mom works when she wants to. She makes the burgers when she wants to make them, how she wants to make them, whenever time she wants to make them. Period. That's so. When she does it like that, I don't feel I have to pay the same price as someone who's put in professional. There's a conduct. There's a whole established conduct that goes into being an employee of McDonald's because it's a business. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't. I'm a customer of yours. You're online saying things that are against me as a customer. You know what I mean? Like, and that's where I'm wanting to go to. Second, these white people that come into the hip hop business, this still is a business made off of an art form of the people that are without. So when you come in here, when you go to China, you go to China and you're trying to drum up business. You're not going to go in there and not show respect to those people. You're not going to go in there and act like their culture is not important, that you can't go in there and say, I don't see color. That's not how you go in there. You show respect to the culture as a whole. Most people, the successful ones, learn the language. They get immersed into the culture so they can learn what the needs and the concerns of the culture, the customers need. That's not what we're getting here. We're still getting white people coming into this art form and treating it like how we treat our society, that the black man's still second string. You go around and you'll see one white dude controlling 4 or 5 people, profiting off of them, using their talents, doing whatever, calling the shots, you know what I mean? And not offering them any part of the business, not offering them any opportunities to go higher. Just you stay in your position as I reign as the king. And that happens a lot. And then also it gives them validity because now they have like a whole lot of black people behind them or people of color behind them. So now they feel like they're the boss. Like, you're Tarzan. That's not how this works. That's not how this works. Serious. And I mean this to black artists too. Like, just because he's giving you an opportunity doesn't mean it's good for you. You know what I mean? I've learned that too. Like, a lot of times this is the box that they want you in. If you're not in this box, then that's it. You know what I mean? And they will promote everything that fits in this box. You know what I mean? For real. I see it a lot. I see a lot of white people quick to promote black ignorance, black sexuality, black murder. Is it so great to glorify the black gangster that kills and sells drugs and does anything, doesn't take care of his kids. All these things, you can't, like, it's hard to, if you don't do that, they think you're outside the box because in their head there's no other. This is the coolest black people, the Panthers, the prowlers, the dangerous ones. Like, it's too much. It's much too much. Y'all should, when y'all come in here, y'all should because it's all of ours. Now it's no longer a color. It's no longer a culture of poor people. Because I won't say that it's just black and brown, because it's predominantly black and brown, but there's those poor white people around, you know what I mean? Like, it's poor people. They went to the schools, they took all the electives out of the schools, the music, all the electives out of those poor schools, and this culture was what we created to keep ourselves entertained and not killing each other. So this is something sacred, you know what I mean? Like, when we're speaking to each other, if you listen to the music, you think it sounds tough, but it's not what we're talking to each other. Like she said, like, if you don't get it, it's not for you. It's not for you, period. This is for something else. And if you're trying to profit off of it, okay, I see nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? We all gotta eat, so I don't see nothing wrong with anyone profiting off of anything. But if you're exploiting, you should be still also pushing some positivity too. You know what I mean? Your whole thing shouldn't be slaving people and making money off of them and keeping them in. They should be prospering too as you prosper. They shouldn't be like still in the same, but under you forever. You know what I mean?